What's up, everybody? Joe Cross here, and I'm about to do a video about loser language. And some of you guys may know this. I wrote a book, co-authored a book with Les Brown and a couple of the top thought leaders, top network marketers, etc., called Multiple Streams of Inspiration. And in the chapter that I wrote, I talked about this language, but I used to call them glass words, and now I call it loser language. And literally, I used to have, so why not, Tracy? And I used to call it glass words, now I call it loser language. I actually have a whole audio that I did back in the day that I don't sell anymore, talking about these words. And the most successful people, what's up, John? The most successful people do not use them. If you're wondering why I'm wearing the glasses, it's because I was trying to look like Ty Lopez. Just joking. But here we go. Can't. First one. First of all, they should remove it from the English language because can't isn't even a word, meaning can't means won't. There's no such thing that there's nothing a person can't do. When someone says to you, hey, on this, you want to come out this Saturday, I can't. No, it's not that they can't come out Saturday. They choose not to, or they don't want to come, or they don't want to change their plans or whatever. So there's no such thing as can't. Like if someone was asking me that, I would never say the word can't. I've never used the word can't. I don't use the word can't. Anytime I hear my kids use the word can't or anybody around my circle use can't, it definitely gets under my skin. Another thing too, a lot of the people that you talk to, you let them use the words can't. So they'll say, you know what, I'd love to do it, but I can't do it this weekend, or I can't do it tomorrow, I can't talk tonight, or I can't be here, I can't make it to your Christmas party, I can't make it to your child's firstborn birthday party, which has happened to me by a family member that said I can't make it. And then I come to find out on Facebook, she was drunk. She got drunk the night prior and was hungover. That's why she didn't show up. And I really didn't care if she showed up. I wanted her son to show up because it was my son's firstborn's birthday. So the first word on the loser language is can't. What's up, Demetrios? Anybody that uses the word can't is simply telling you won't. Okay? They won't do it. Once I was watching a movie the other day and the guy goes, you can't or you won't. Because he was asking him for a favor or whatnot, or change something in some political movement. But even with the most successful, the top 1%, the richest people in the world do not use these words. And I've trained myself to not use them as well. So can't means won't. Get rid of it from your language. Let's go from there. Number 2, wish. First of all, if you don't own a genie, if you don't have a genie bottle, if you don't believe in magical, mystical things, there's no such thing as wish. Hey, what's going on, Mary? One of the things I think is funny when I go tell somebody, hey, you should fly to England. I wish. You should buy a new car. I wish. You should get a new jacket. I wish. See, anybody that uses the word wish is already saying they're not going to do it, or that they don't believe they can. Anybody can go to England. You just save the money, max out a credit card, sell something you own, and tomorrow you can be in England. So there's no such thing as wishing. And a lot of people that are the most unsuccessful use words like I wish and I can't. Number 3, maybe. Maybe, to me, is a way of saying no, but you just won't say no. So you use the word maybe. Now you waste my time because now I got to talk to you in a couple of days, and you have me following up with you and figuring out what are we doing here, and you use the crap words like maybe. At one time, I had a sales team, and my sales team literally we had this little form that you filled out. You did like a survey of the client, and then once you were done, at the bottom you had to put check off sale, yes, or no sale. So it would say sale, it had a little box for yes, had a little box for no, and then you had to choose one of the others. And what most people would choose, or once in a while you have a wise guy, put the word maybe. There's no such thing as maybe. Maybe is a waste of time. I'd rather have 9 definite no's and 1 yes rather than 10 maybes. Maybes are going to frustrate you, get you stressed out, get you angry, waste a lot of time. I don't use the language maybe. I don't talk in the words maybe. So I choose not to participate in that word, in that language. Number 4 is I don't know. If only a child says that. Who broke this? I don't know. Who did this? I don't know. Here's the thing about I don't know. Whenever someone asks you a question and you don't know the answer, then just say, you know what? I'm not sure, but let me find out. I hate when people say I don't know, especially someone that's on my team. When I ask them for help, what's up, Jessica? I ask them for help and they respond with I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? That's not the answer I need right now. What I need for you to do is figure out the answer, right? Next one is try. If you're trying, you're dying. And anybody that uses the word try doesn't really have confidence in their abilities, because there's no such thing as trying. It's either you do or you don't. There is no such thing as try. And if you guys go back to Star Wars, if you're a Star Wars nerd, what did Jabba the Hutt, I think, or no, Yoda said, there is no try. There's only there's only can or will or something. I don't remember. Either way, you guys get the point. What? There's no try, just do. There you go. All right, so try. I don't like the word. I hate when people say, I'll try to make it. I'll try to get on the call. I'll try to show up. I'll try to be there. I'll try to call you back. What is this word try? It's those words that are not sure of, or it's those words that people use to kind of delay and waste more time and keep wasting your time. The next one is but. But is a word that cancels out what you just said. So if you say I love you, but you say I love you, but then I have you don't really love me because you're giving me conditions. Or I'd like to work with you, but, or I really like your talent, but you are good. What's up, Mina? You are good at what you do, but see, but cancels out what you just said. So pretty much whatever you say after the word but doesn't even matter anymore, because you really pretty much just said you just said but, meaning that whatever you just mentioned is not, it's gone. Okay? Next one is hopefully. Oh, that's a good one. Hopefully I'll get there. Hopefully this will happen. Hopefully he'll answer. Hopefully he'll show up. Hopefully he'll buy. Hopefully he'll make the call. Hopefully he'll call me back. Hopefully I'll see him on Thursday. It's annoying. Back to that hope again. Why are you hoping? Just make it happen. Back to Yoda. There's no try, there's only do. Either make it happen or don't. And most people use this language because they're always not too sure. They don't make decisions. They're not a person that makes decisions. And anybody that's successful doesn't write down their goals. They just make shit happen. They don't have time to write down, oh, I'd really like this, and that. Just go get it. Okay, there's no trying, there's no wishing, there's no hoping, there's no making goals. If you want to make goals, become a hockey player, become a soccer player. I make decisions. Successful people make decisions, and that's well as you should as well. And people that use this language pretty much are not sure of themselves, are not the type of person that make decisions, and they waste a lot of time. So I choose not to use the language. I choose not to allow the people closest to me to use the language. And I definitely don't let clients, students, coaching students, or clients, customers, whatever. I don't let them use this language as well. Next one, think. One of the things is I ask a question to somebody on my team, and I think that it was over here. I think that's on page 7. I think that's this number. I think it's this. It's at this location. See, don't like the word think, because if you have to say I think it is, that's again not sure. I need facts here. I don't need you to tell me I think. Hey, did we talk to Johnny? Did somebody call Johnny? I think they did. We don't have, I need to know for sure, yes or no, are we out of this deal? Man, people just use these words. And as I get more passionate about it, I wrote about it, I've done audios about it, because this is like part of my DNA now, but for most people, this is something new to them. They use all these. I can make a bet to you guys. Let's make a bet. Anybody watching this video, I bet you guys can't go one day without using one of these words. I guarantee it. Not only that, I guarantee you're going to let a lot of people in your life use these words, and you're going to notice they all use them all the time. So next one is assume. Jennifer made a slogan called "Assuming is time consuming," and as you know, ass, you and me is what assume means. One of the things that definitely a successful person doesn't do, or someone that's on top of their game, doesn't assume shit. You either get the answer, get the facts, get to the source of what you're really trying to figure out or accomplish, and come up with a solution. But don't ever assume this person knew. Don't ever assume that I said this. Don't ever assume that I meant this. Ask. Because if you're not sure, you should ask. And most people don't. They just assume. Well, I assumed that we were going to meet. No. See, one of the things I learned, and I think it's a quote by Abraham Lincoln, trust but verify. Meaning that we agreed to this time, this term, or whatever, but I don't believe that you are 100%, that was 100% official. So instead of me assuming, I'm going to ask again, right? And then make sure and guarantee. All right, last things I'll say is never. There's no such thing as never. People say it never can happen, never going to happen, never going to change. Oh, yeah, they also said Donald Trump would never get elected. That was a lie. They said that we never were going to fly at one point. We do now. They also probably said the internet's never going to work. Social media is never going to help your business. See, these are people that don't understand. Plus, you never use the word never, especially when you're trying to accuse somebody, hold them accountable. Say you never talk on the phone. You never make sales. You never come home. Never? There's no such thing as never. And last one is would and could. Would have, could have. Procrastination is assassination of progress, and procrastination is like masturbation. At the end of the day, you're only screwing yourself. So get to the point where you're now making decisions and you talk in the language of, for sure, it's going to happen. We're going to make that happen. And even if I don't know the answer, I'm going to find the answer. But you're always moving. You're always going. You're never stopping. You're never slowing down. And you don't let people use this language on you. You don't use the language, because as you do, you continue to tell yourself that you're a loser, that you're not in a winning mentality, that you have to figure it out. You got to think about it. You got to hope for it. You got to wish that it's going to happen, that you can't do it today. Only losers talk like that. If you continue to follow the masses, you'll continue to be broke asses. This was Joe Cross. Share this video, comment below. Give me hearts as you're watching this. Give me some love, and hope that you guys learn from this, that you can either talk like a loser or you can talk like a winner.